From the electric pulse of the Jackson dynasty to the silver screen's biggest gamble of the decade, Jaafar Jackson has stepped out of legend and into his own spotlight. Born into music's most famous bloodline, yet once dreaming of golf fairways, the 29-year-old singer-dancer-actor now carries the torch for a new generation. With a net worth of millions already in motion, and the biopic Michael poised to multiply it tenfold, Jafar is the quiet storm of 2025 Hollywood. Lavish homes, high-octane wheels, a fiancé who steadies the chaos, and a family that defies every headline. How does a kid who once ordered a stun gun online become the face of his uncle's legacy? Let's take the full tour. Early life and challenges. Jaafar Jeremiah Jackson arrived on July 25, 1996, inside the sprawling Encino compound that had housed Jackson rehearsals for 3 decades. His father, Jermaine Jackson, Grammy-nominated voice of the Jackson 5, gave him rhythm before words. His mother, Alejandra Genevieve Oaziaza, a Colombian-American designer whose patterns later lit up America's Next Top Model, gave him color and grit. The house itself was a museum. Gold records on walls, a dance floor where Michael once perfected the moonwalk, and a kitchen where Katherine Jackson stirred pots of wisdom alongside collard greens. Privilege came with pressure. Jermaine's 3 marriages and Alejandra's custody win after their 2004 divorce meant Jafar shuttled between wings of the same mansion, learning early that love could be conditional and cameras never blinked. Homeschooling shielded him from paparazzi, but not from grief. Michael's death in 2009, Jafar was 13, ripped the family open. Neverland visits stopped. The amusement park laughter turned to lawsuits and silence. The darkest chapter hit months later. Curious about security after threats, Jafar ordered a stun gun online. A cousin's prank gone wrong spiraled into a child services raid. Headlines screamed, "Jackson kid terrorizes cousins." Police cleared him, but the scar stayed. "I learned the world judges first and asks never," he later said. The incident forced therapy, piano lessons, and a vow. Turn pain into performance. By 16, he was posting YouTube covers. Sam Cooke, Marvin Gaye. Voices steady, eyes older than his years. Family rebuilt him. Grandmother Catherine taught faith and fried chicken. Jermaine taught bass lines and accountability. Alejandra taught style and survival. The stun gun storm became the forge. What didn't kill the teenager made the artist. From those pressurized teenage nights, a career was born. One that would trade fairways for footlights and silence for sold-out screens. Career journey. Jafar's foray into the spotlight was as inevitable as a Jackson groove. Yet it started with the unassuming strum of piano keys in the family living room. At just 12 years old, in 2008, he traded his golf aspirations for melodies, teaching himself to play and harmonize to the soul-stirring tracks of Nat King Cole and Johnny Mathis, classics that filled the air at Havenhurst alongside his father's bass lines. Managed early on by Alex Avant, son of the legendary godfather of black music, Clarence Avant, Jafar's raw talent caught the eye of industry insiders. His first real break came in 2015 with the Lifetime reality series The Jacksons: Next Generation, where he starred alongside cousins Taj, Terrell, and TJ. The show peeled back the curtain on the next-gen Jackson's quest for stardom, capturing Jafar's magnetic stage presence as he rehearsed family hits and dreamed aloud of solo flights. Though the series fizzled after 1 season, it planted seeds, introducing him to audiences hungry for fresh Jackson flair. The real rhythm kicked in during family performances. In 2017, Jafar joined Jermaine and brother Jermajesti for a soulful rendition of The Christmas Song at a holiday showcase, his tenor voice weaving seamlessly with his father's baritone. The following year, at 22, he claimed his first solo stage at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles, a nerve-shredding moment where he belted originals infused with pop, R&B, and soul. inspired by icons like Bruno Mars, Frank Sinatra, and Stevie Wonder. Jafar's sound blended vintage velvet with modern edge, a nod to the eclectic playlist that shaped his Encino upbringing. By 2019, he dropped his debut single, Got Me Singing, a buoyant anthem of self-discovery that racked up nearly 10 million YouTube views by 2025. Critics praised its infectious hooks and heartfelt lyrics, drawn from Jafar's own battles with identity amid fame's glare. The track's success opened doors, landing him features and festival slots, but it was his Uncle Tito's 2021 video for Love One Another, with Stevie Wonder himself, that elevated him. Jafar's cameo, Dancing with Effortless Swagger, went viral, amassing millions of streams and whispers of MJ Reborn, milestones mounted like beats in a thriller track. In 2023, after a grueling 2-year global casting call, director Antoine Fuqua tapped Jafar to portray Michael Jackson in the biopic Michael. The announcement sent shockwaves. Michael's mother, Catherine, beamed approval, declaring he embodies her son, while Jafar posted on Instagram, "Humbled and honored to bring my Uncle Michael's story to life." Filming kicked off in late 2023 in Los Angeles, wrapping in 2025 after SAG-AFTRA delays and reshoots to honor sensitivities around MJ's controversies. Jafar's transformation was uncanny, lowering his natural baritone to match Michael's falsetto, nailing the moonwalk in thriller recreations and capturing the vulnerability behind the sequins. The April 2026 Lionsgate release, directed by Fuqua and penned by John Logan, boasts a powerhouse cast. Coleman Domingo as the stern Joe Jackson, Nia Long as the nurturing Catherine, and Miles Teller as lawyer John Branca. Early footage leaked online, sparking frenzy. Fans marveled at Jafar's physical likeness, from the lean frame to the tilted fedora, calling it eerie perfection. Achievements poured in post-casting. Jafar's viral Dangerous Tour look from set photos in 2024 topped social media trends, boosting his follower count into the millions. He earned nods for emerging artist honors at the 2025 NAACP Image Awards, recognizing his blend of acting and music as a bridge between generations. Revenue streams diversified. Modeling gigs for high-end brands netted 6 figures, while his debut album, teased for late 2025, promises collabs with producers like Rick Rubin, eyeing pop R&B fusion. No major awards yet, but the biopic's buzz positions him for Grammy and Golden Globe contention, especially with tracks like his cover of Human Nature slated for the soundtrack. Jafar's journey isn't just hits, it's heart. He's voiced dreams of revolutionizing music by telling stories that inspire authenticity, much like his uncle. From these career crescendos, Jafar's success naturally spilled into a life of refined luxury, where every detail whispers of hard-won triumphs. But what does home look like for a rising Jackson? Let's step inside the walls that shelter his story. Real estates. The Calabasas crown jewel. $12 million. The gates part, and the driveway curves upward, delivering you to a front door that feels like the overture to a private symphony. Inside, the foyer is a quiet exhale, polished stone underfoot, a single sculptural light overhead, and ahead, the living room unfolds like an embrace. Vaulted ceilings lift the spirit. A massive stone fireplace anchors the space. Sectional sofas, in soft weaves, form intimate clusters around a low, live-edge table that has hosted everything from midnight choreography notes to sunrise strategy calls. Jafar keeps a stack of legal pads here. Ideas land on paper before they ever hit the stage. Flow becomes instinct. Step left, and the gourmet kitchen reveals itself. Professional ranges, dual ovens, a refrigeration wall that disappears behind seamless panels. The central island is a slab of honed marble wide enough for 3 cutting boards and a circle of stools. Jafar has been known to film cooking segments here for close friends. the camera catching steam rising from cast iron pans while laughter bounces off stainless backsplashes. A butler's pantry hides the messier magic. Espresso machines, blenders, an entire drawer of spices alphabetized by heat level. Across a short hall, the formal dining room waits under a constellation of crystal pendants. The table is a single slab of walnut, seating 12 without crowding elbows. Upholstered chairs slide soundlessly on wool rugs. This is where Thanksgiving stretches into the early hours. Platters of roasted birds giving way to card games, voices overlapping, the fireplace crackling like applause. A sweeping staircase curves upward, its iron banister cool to the touch. The landing opens to the primary suite, a realm unto itself. The bed is low and vast, dressed in layers of cotton and cashmere that invite collapse after red-eye flights. Morning light filters through automated shades. A single button dims the room to cave-like darkness when sleep finally wins. The ensuite bathroom is a daily ritual. A deep soaking tub sits beneath a skylight, filled with water hot enough to blur the edges of jet lag. The rain shower delivers a tropical downpour. Body jets target every knot earned in dance rehearsals. Dual vanities float on stone counters, each with its own lighted mirror and a hidden drawer of grooming essentials. Nothing clashes. Everything aligns. Down a private corridor, the home office is a fortress of focus. Built-in shelves climb to the ceiling, holding scripts bound in leather, notebooks filled with margin scrawls, framed posters from premiere nights. Adjacent, the fitness center keeps the body in tune. Mirrored walls reflect every angle. Rubberized flooring absorbs impact. Free weights ascend in perfect increments. Cardio machines hum at the touch of a fingerprint. Descending to the lower level, a heavy door swings open to the wine cellar. Temperature-controlled and cedar-lined, the space feels like stepping into a vault of liquid history. Arched racks hold bottles horizontally. Napa Cabernets beside Tuscan Sangioveses. Yet the true crescendo lies beyond glass doors at the rear of the house. The outdoor pool is an infinity edge that appears to spill into the valley below. Water temperature holds steady at 86 degrees year-round, heated by buried coils. Underwater benches allow submerged conversations. LED strips shift from sapphire to amber with the sunset. A cabana houses towels thicker than bathrobes. A refrigerator stocked with coconut water. A sound system that pipes playlists without a single visible speaker. The barbecue station is a chef's outdoor playground. Built-in grill, smoker, pizza oven, sink deep enough for lobsters. This is Calabasas, structured yet alive, a foundation that never trembles. The Malibu Seaside Symphony, $8 million. Leave the hills and drop to the coast. The air changes, salt replacing pine. The Malibu estate greets you with the sound of waves before you ever see the door. Floor-to-ceiling glass sliders stand open, turning the great room into a breezy pavilion. Modular sofas in sun-bleached linen face a linear fireplace that burns clean gas on cooler nights. The kitchen flows without walls, high-end ranges under a vent hood that whispers rather than roars. A butcher block island scarred from years of citrus zest and cilantro chops invites bar stools on both sides. One end is prep, the other is perch. Conversations hop the counter like skipping stones. A hidden panel slides to reveal a spice rack that glows amber. The refrigerator dispenses sparkling water infused with cucumber or mint. Hydration that tastes like vacation. Tucked into a corner, the dining alcove is a sun trap. A rectangular table with bench seating catches every ray. Plates of grilled octopus and chilled rosé appear as if summoned by the tide. The benches are cushioned in marine-grade fabric that shrugs off spills. Meals here stretch until the horizon swallows the sun, then continue under string lights that flicker like bioluminescence. Upstairs, the primary retreat feels like the captain's quarters of a very yacht. The bed faces sliding doors that open to a balcony cantilevered over sand. Sheets are percol crisp, pillows filled with buckwheat that mold to the neck. The ensuite bath is a study in steam and salt air, a freestanding tub beneath a porthole window, filled while gulls wheel outside. The steam shower infuses eucalyptus. Body jets pulse in programmable patterns. Heated floors warm bare feet that still carry grains of sand from the shore. A single orchid blooms on the counter, replaced every third day. Step outside, and the lap pool stretches parallel to the shoreline. 25 meters of turquoise, edged in travertine that stays cool underfoot. A resistance current allows endless swimming without turning. Underwater speakers pipe bass lines that vibrate through the chest. The sun deck is dotted with chaises that adjust from flat to 45 degrees. At night, fiber optic lights embedded in the pool floor create a constellation beneath the surface. A fire pit ringed with Adirondack chairs invites stories. Marshmallows roast on telescoping forks. The ocean provides the soundtrack, crashing, retreating, crashing again. Malibu is freedom in built form, a place where schedules dissolve and instinct takes the wheel. The Encino Urban Enclave, $6,800,000. Shift gears to the valley, where the pulse quickens but privacy holds. The Encino estate sits behind gates that close with a decisive thunk. Inside, the foyer sets a modern beat. Geometric tiles in charcoal and ivory, a console that hides keys and mail. The living area is a sleek rectangle. Low sectionals in performance fabric. A media wall that recesses the screen when not in use. A pivot table unfolds into a workstation for laptop edits or contract markups. This is Jafar's city satellite. Close enough to studios for a 10-minute dash. Far enough for silence when needed. The kitchen is a study in precision. Induction cooktops heat in seconds. Ovens preheat from an app on the drive home. A peninsula of quartz serves as breakfast bar and command post. 4 swivel stools, under-counter fridge for energy drinks. A coffee station with grinder, tamper, scale. Every tool has a magnetic home. Nothing rattles. A hidden door leads to a pantry the size of a small bedroom. Shelves of glass jars labeled in Jafar's handwriting. Farro, red lentils, smoked paprika. Upstairs, the primary suite is an exercise in restorative minimalism. A platform bed floats on a recessed base, storage drawers beneath for off-season clothes. The bathroom delivers efficiency wrapped in luxury. A walk-in shower with body jets and overhead rain. Vessel sinks on a floating vanity. Motion sensor lights that guide midnight trips without jarring the eyes. The outdoor pool is the estate's exhale. Mosaic tiles in shifting blues create underwater patterns that dance with the sun. A spillover edge feeds a lower catchment. The sound, a constant murmur. A pergola shades one end. Wisteria will climb next spring. Loungers are arranged for conversation or solitude. A small kitchenette serves poolside. Refrigerator, ice maker, blender for frozen margaritas that taste like weekend. Jafar hosts sibling swim meets here, the water churning with competitive splashes, laughter echoing off stucco walls. Evenings end with floating on noodles, city lights flickering in the distance like low stars. Encino is the connector. Urban access without urban noise, creative fuel without coastal drift. The workshop feeds the sunroom. The sunroom feeds the pool. The pool resets everything for tomorrow. From marble floors to asphalt ribbons, Jafar's next love is horsepower. 3 machines that tell 3 chapters of his rise. Car collection. Jafar's 3-car collection. Worth over $1 million isn't just status. It's storytelling on asphalt. Each ride a chapter of freedom and memory from Encino drives to biopic highs. At the pinnacle sites the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, a masterpiece of unapologetic grandeur, priced at around $400,000. Picture this: Jafar slipping behind the wheel after a late-night rehearsal. The engine's whisper pulling him away from the chaos of auditions and applause. This SUV isn't merely transportation. It's a rolling sanctuary where ideas flow as freely as the highway miles. He acquired it during a breakthrough year, when industry whispers turned to roars, celebrating a milestone deal that felt like destiny knocking. Behind its commanding presence lies a narrative of elevation. Jafar trading the uncertainty of early gigs for the confidence of a vehicle that turns heads without trying. It's the car he chooses for those reflective drives along the Pacific coast, where the horizon blurs and dreams sharpen, reminding him that true luxury is the freedom to chase the next verse. Dropping into second place is the Bentley Bentayga, a symphony of refined power priced at about $200,000. This SUV captures the smooth groove Jafar craves when the spotlight fades and the real magic happens in the shadows. He first felt its pull during a hushed midnight test drive, the seamless glide mirroring the effortless flow of a perfect melody. Adding it to his lineup was like hitting a high note in an unexpected key, a celebration of balance between ferocity and finesse. Jafar takes it on soul-searching spins through winding canyons, letting the plush cabin cradle late-night confessions and fresh lyrics. It's the ride that bridges worlds, the roar of ambition softened by velvet comfort, turning every mile into a private concert where the road is the only audience. In this Bentayga, he's not racing, he's resonating, crafting harmony from horsepower. Rounding out the trio is the Mercedes-Benz G-Class, a timeless icon of rugged elegance at approximately $150,000. Jafar's bond with this off-roader began on a whim, a spontaneous road trip that stretched into days of discovery, far from the glare of spotlights. It's the understated hero in his fleet, the one he grabs for low-key adventures with close friends, weaving through back roads that mirror life's unexpected twists. Purchased as a nod to resilience, it carries the stories of late-night songwriting sessions and quiet victories. Its sturdy frame a metaphor for standing tall amid the storm. With the G-Class, Jafar finds balance, the luxury of escape without the spotlight, a companion that whispers, "You've earned this peace." It's the car that grounds him, turning every journey into a chapter of growth, proving that even in extravagance, simplicity sings the sweetest tune. Beyond engines and estates, the heart of Jafar's world beats in people. Personal life. Jafar's personal life in 2025 is a warm tapestry of love, family, and purpose. Engaged to Maddie Simpson since a 2025 Malibu beach proposal, orchids and sapphires under stars, their bond, sparked at a 2018 Quincy Jones event, is creative harmony. Maddie's art shapes his albums. They dream of kids post-Michael, blending arepas and soul food in Encino mornings. Family is his core. Jermaine mentors with piano nights. Alejandra shares Colombian recipes from Medellin visits. Jermajesty is his road trip brother, while Jaafar Jackson, 95, offers tea and wisdom. Cousins Paris and Prince swap red carpet tips and script notes. The 2010 Stun Gun saga is a distant lesson in unity. Controversy meets grace. Nepotism critics post-casting got Jafar's Instagram live truth. "I earned every step." He reframes family feuds as growth, advocating mental health via the Jackson estate. Community shines through Grammy Foundation donations, mentoring LA kids, and a Colombian-American scholarship funding 5 artists with $10,000 each. His 2025 BET Humanitarian Award honored this heart. Jafar's life reflects the empathy of his art. Authentic, grounded, soaring. From stun gun headlines to biopic trailers, Jaafar Jackson's 2025 is legacy remixed. Like this ride? Smash that like button, subscribe for weekly celebrity deep dives, and comment your favorite Jackson memory. Playlist in the cards. Next stop, another icon's world. Keep shining.